What's up guys, Nintendo Enthusiast here. So back when I did my comparison of Monster Hunter World and Monster Hunter Rise, I showed off a little bit of what Monster Hunter Rise would look like with higher contrast overall. And I thought that it looked a bit better than the actual game. Now don't get me wrong, I think Monster Hunter Rise looks great overall, a fantastic looking portable title. I just think sometimes the colors can look a bit washed out. Now I got a lot of comments on that video, people asking if I could make another one and show off more of the visuals like that, and people asking how I did it, and if it's possible for them to do in the game. Unfortunately, within the actual game, there aren't a lot of visual tweaks you can do, and everything I did in post in my editing software. However, if you do want to go into your actual TV settings, you should be able to adjust some of it to make it look a bit better. For Monster Hunter Rise, I recommend turning down the brightness a little bit and the contrast up. I also think turning up the saturation a little bit can make it look better as well. And those three things are exactly what I did in my editing software. Now on to the actual video. I tried to show off a bunch of different locations while doing side-by-side comparisons and switching back and forth between the two. I actually noticed in some cases it could actually make the textures in the game look a bit better. For example, on the ground right here. In the original version, there's just a tiny splash of green, but when you up the contrast and the saturation, that green pops a lot better. And you know, for you, you might not like it as much, but I personally think it looks better adding that type of color within the game. It just makes it look a little more detailed in the world. Now, one thing that turning up the contrast can do is actually make the darks a lot darker and the colors more vibrant. And as I mentioned before, that can actually make the textures look a bit better, making the darker sections of the textures look, well, darker, and I think it looks like it adds more detail. Now, there's not much else I have to say about this. I just think overall it's really interesting how much different this game could look, tweaking the contrast, the darkness, and the saturation. Overall, I think the image looks a lot different, and in my opinion, I like it more, but be sure to let me know what you think down in the comments section below. I know a lot of you are not going to agree with me on this one. A lot of people love the art style of Monster Hunter Rise, and I think it's really great as well. I just think the colors look a bit washed out. But overall, a fantastic game. If you want, you can check out our review or my comparison with Monster Hunter Rise and Monster Hunter World on the channel as well. I also recently did Monster Hunter Rise versus Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate on Switch, and that was really interesting as well. Be sure to check those out on the channel, and for more graphics comparison videos and reviews and previews and reactions, maybe consider hitting that subscribe button. It would really mean a lot. If you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up. If you didn't, hit that thumbs down. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. See ya.